Uh-oh.
Hi, everybody. Hi, guess who I
Hello.
have? Look, I always gotta make sure I do my hands in the right direction. See what I'm saying? I always do the opposite. See, there we go. I have Karen here for the Jupiter Veil, and then
Pretty
below
much.
is Golden Monkey Roman. So I couldn't
Hello.
tell you guys right away who was going to be here. So I figured we just make it a little surprise, even though I scheduled it early, but I didn't want you guys to know exactly who was going to be here. So they're just going to let you know who they are. And like I said, the channel information is on also, but you'll see on their names and also what they have coming up between now and then, because our schedules are busy sometimes. So you can go first, Karen, introduce yourself real quick and what's going on.
Sure. So I am the Juniper Vale. My YouTube name is Tapioca Thievery, but you can call me Karen because that is my actual name. my my in-laws call me
Really?
Karina. I go by that too.
Arena. Oh
uh,
my God.
and let's see, I do have some shows coming up. I know I will be on with Scott in the beginning of June, and then Kyle, Therese Cranston, and I have another show coming up in June. Those will be
Okay.
on my page. I can't remember the exact
You
dates,
like
but
me. Yeah.
yeah, they'll be there.
Right.
And yeah, and right now I am on vacation from work, so I have vacation
Uh-huh.
brain, and I've been asleep for like 3 days. It's great.
Awesome. That's what I'm talking about. I want to be able to disappear for 2, 3 days, just self-care sleep. All right, Roman, you're next.
I'm next. Oh my God. So my name is Roman. My handle on YouTube is Gold Moon XY. Don't ask why.
Don't ask why.
Uh, so I am mostly a tarot deck collector, as Jackie and Karen will tell you. But I do read the cards as well. And yeah, I have my next session will be with you. The only one that's fixed is with you and Denise, Jackie.
Okay.
Next
That's
is it
next
next,
Friday,
next
right? I
Friday
believe.
already? Yeah, at
Mm-hmm,
11 o'clock.
mm-hmm.
Uh, there's some other stuff in the works, but nothing has congealed yet. So we'll see. I'm trying to go live at least an hour every day. Um, so hit me up. I'm lucky to be here.
All right. So yes, we are happy to be here. I didn't want to tell you guys who was going to be here, so that's how come they were in the portals. So I got the picture to replace once this live is over. So anybody who's watching on pre-recorded, welcome in. So if you missed the live, but we're gonna have fun. And just to let you guys know, we're taking current event questions, also personal and current events. So I may be, or Roman or Karen may be asking some political event questions on top of we're gonna be doing some personal reason. We're definitely, would like you guys to please put your question in all caps so I can catch it, and then we'll try to get to as many as possible in between. All right.
Awesome.
So,
Yeah, we're only planning on being here between an hour and a half.
yeah,
Right?
no more than an hour and a half. Yes,
Okay.
we only need our spirit guys to get mad at us because they do send us signals through physical symptoms, not just mental, but physical symptoms.
My
So it's
spirit
real.
guys
It's
are like,
real.
let's go back to bed.
Yeah. Yes.
No,
Basically. Yeah.
my puppies, I had to give them a treat before I signing on because otherwise they wouldn't let me be alone.
Aw.
Yeah. So when Roman said every day, I'm like, if I did every day, y'all be like, she has disappeared for a while. No way. No way. I gotta have a break.
So we have some people that I recognize online.
Yes. So we're gonna go through real
Yeah.
quick before we start. We got Country Love Homestead. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We also have Key, the very supportive of my channel. So yes, you guys welcome in. Welcome in. All right. We also have Sharon. Let's see. We have also we have
Jim.
Karma. Welcome in. Got Gemini here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh my gosh, she's here. Hello.
Really?
Welcome. Welcome in, you guys. I know we're casting on all the channels. And of course, the lovely
Lulu.
Beauty in the Skies. We're going to be doing collab with Denise eventually soon. And we also have another collab with just her and I too in the future. So welcome. Thanks for being here. Got a whole bunch of people coming in. Hello. Got everybody. Got Lulu is here too.
Yeah, I know. She's already asking questions.
Oh my gosh. So thank you everybody for coming in and being supportive of all three of our channels. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you can't forget, hey James. Yeah, work lurking. There's nothing wrong with that. Work lurking. So it's all good. And look, oh, see, Roman, good to see, so good to see you. All right, and then we also have let's see, you said the chat is jumping. Also, we have hi Christine, welcome in. So like I said, if you guys have questions, put them in all caps. We also are taking political today, so you can put them in all caps too. And we'll try to get to as many people as possible. So before we start the personal, anybody in our panel right now have any particular question you want to ask while we get warmed up for personal questions in between? Anything you says the news?
I know that who is it? The Capitol Police officers are suing Trump or suing the Justice Department over his, cash grab. I say,
yeah.
I want to know if they'll be successful.
Okay, so. Let's see.
I look on the bright side, Karen. It's not 10. It's brought it down to 1.7 billion.
Yeah, because it's 1776.
It's what a genius negotiator. God. No, don't get me started.
I understand. Let's see.
What you ladies know what decks you're going to be using?
I don't even know what my decks are called. I just got a tarot deck. Look, it's a shame. I don't know what they're called. I got a variety of crazy decks. I just buy them. I buy them with draws into me. I thought you gotta show you the box.
and what are we? Everybody's reading for the same person at the same time.
Yes. Okay. Many readings. So first thing I got for that question about them suing the administration for that. Well, of course they're still recovering from that. I got the recovery card. This is also known as Three of Swords reverse.
Hold on. Let me get that.
Okay, so after Three of Swords reverse, it's going to be a lot of burdens, which is the Ten of Wands. Look at them. There's a lot of work put in through suing the administration for it. But I think we're going to learn a lot more than we didn't know. This is the Page of Pentacles when it comes through this. And I think at the end, it will, with the empathy and things going on, I think it will be a win in their favor overall. But I just keep getting it's going to be a slow process to that when it comes to that question.
I'm amazed it's a process at all.
Of course, I picked the deck that I don't know the meanings of the things. I
it's
had to
okay.
do it the hard way.
It's all right. That's how
they're different. So I did the Liberation Tarot. I like this tarot. I'm trying to get used to it. So the first card I got is the Student of Vessels. So it's like this is like the Page of Cups.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Messages.
Yeah.
Getting information. That's why I get that.
Right. So they're like gathering information. It's, they're not, I guess they kind of feel like they're the naive part of the party. They're trying their best, but they're trying to get something going. And then I got the Rebel of Flowers. Rebels are like knights.
Knights.
So I think that's pretty good.
Yes. That would be one.
Yeah. So the flowers are like Earth. What's Earth? Pentacles?
Earth is Pentacles.
Yeah,
yes.
Earth is Pentacles. So I think that's pretty good for them. I mean, maybe they'll get some money going. I don't know. Maybe they'll get some more money for themselves. And then I got the 8 of Vessels. So this is like the 8 of Cups.
Cups. Yeah, I see the cups in that picture.
Yeah, you can see the cups. So I think these are good cards for them. I think they are going to be, trying really hard. I'm glad they got the Page in the Knight because I feel like that's apropos to where they are. And the Knight gives me like good movement. So, and the 8s are talking about that abundance and like leadership and authority. So I think they're gonna do well.
Yeah.
What court are they doing it in DC or?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I have to look it up.
What cards you got, Roman?
So the first card that I pulled out is Man-Made Disaster.
Oh, yeah.
Trump made disaster.
Yeah.
So how do you describe this administration?
Man-made disaster for sure. Yes.
Oh, the next one. Look at this strangulation. So
Oh boy.
I mean, they're squeezing the life out of the United States, or I hope that they strangle somebody over there in the White House. One more. Let's see. Oh, mind control. So, I think I think AI is playing a major role.
I was going to say trying to control the narrative. As soon as you show me that card.
In all of this, with I think that's the whole purpose of the destroying the East Wing of the White House. Elon Musk traveling to China with the entourage. I mean, hello.
Yeah.
When are they going to find out that they rigged the elections in November?
Right. Yeah.
It's something. Wow. All right. So we're going to do the first personal one. All right.
Okay.
Let's switch to that and also move the comments away eventually. All right. So have an interview for a school teacher's job May the 28th if offered. Is it in my best interest to take the job, or will I be better off for another one? And she meant to say, oh, yeah, there we go. So yeah, that's the question. I'll make sure it wasn't anything additional with it. So let me move this. There we go. Okay. I'll make sure I had the right question. Okay, here we go.
So, wait a minute. I'm stupid.
Take your time. Take your time. Like I said, you guys can also, if you have political.
No, I had I didn't have the screen blown up, so I was trying to read.
Oh, okay. Like I tell you, everybody, we'll try to get to as many questions as possible. Believe me, all three of us do solo lives, so definitely check us out because we do pop up lives a lot too when we can't finish everybody's personal, so we can make up for when we can't get the readings in for you guys. So. I got some really good cards for you. Let's see. All right, so let me switch it. I have to remember what view I use to make it easier for me. There we go. All right, so for you, Sharon, I'll use a pendulum on this too. When you said about your job interview, I got first the 3 of Swords, basically meaning, you're having to go through that process. You know how it is. You got to get ready. You're nervous. I keep getting that for the 3 of Swords for you. But I feel like I also got follow up with that is the wishes coming true, this offer. So you're going to get you had the interview on there. Is this the best? So I feel like your wish will come true. So if you want it, I have a feeling that most likely you will get that job. Also, it says, make sure when you look at from both perspectives, stay balanced, stay temperate. Got the temperance card, the flow of it. All right. And then the outcome I got for it, which you can't make this up. Look at that. The sun. I had to see a lot of positivity in this in the sun for you. And then I'm going to get the pendulum real quick, and then we can go to whoever's next after that. Is it in? Let me warm it up first, make sure. Do I own this pendulum? I just want to make sure it does what it's supposed to do.
And that's a big pendulum.
This is a yes when I did that. Yeah. All right. Does anybody else but me own this pendulum? And that's a no. I just want to make sure it's working properly. Okay. So now I'm going to ask, is it Sharon's best interest if she's offered to take this job? Okay, right now I'm getting a yes. And then I'm going to ask the second question real quick. We'll go to the next person. Is it better off for her to look for, Sharon to look for another job if she is offered this job? Now, Mara, I want to let you guys know if it ever goes in circles, that means it's not giving the answer. Because I felt it going in circles. Look at that. So that means it won't know until you get another offer. So right now the energy is not giving me a yes, and it's not giving me a no. See, it's going in circles. So that's when it says it's unknown at this time. All right, who's next?
I can go if you want.
Okay, switch.
I have 3 good cards here. First of all, the underlying energy is the 3 of Wands. Okay, so it's your ship is coming in. It's a decision that you need to make professionally. Do you really want this job? Is it something that you were hoping for? Because I have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, which is slow moving, but assured success. You've got the Queen of Cups. Okay, again, nurturing that job and taking it. And the first card that I pulled actually was the Ace of Swords. So again, it's a winner. I think given the job situation and circumstances that we're surrounded by, if they offer you a job, take it. It's in any case a good idea to practice job interviews. If something were to, don't wait for what is to come. Take a bird in hand is worth two in the bush. So that's my message. Thank you for letting me read for you.
Karen, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
All
And we're
right.
still reading for Sharon, everybody. Just let them know what we're reading for.
So I got for you the Healer of Vessels, and this is like the Queen of Cups.
Again.
So the Healer of Vessels talks about really tapping into your intuition and helping you to think things through. So like you are able to trust your intuition. So if you're feeling a certain way about the offering of the job, then you should really trust that. I also got the Superhero Squirrel.
Squirrel.
And then he says you need to release your fears. So it says to leap anyway. The cape appears midair. Even small nuts can pull off huge daring stunts. So any fears that you have, you should release those fears because that'll help you with your intuition and really like seeing clearly about whether you want this position or not. And then I also got for you stretch regularly. So this little kitty cat is stretching, right? And it says it's not just a physical act, but a metaphor for life. Always stretch yourself beyond your comfort zone, but do so gently to avoid injury. So don't be scared if something seems a little bit beyond your comfort zone. If you feel like it's too much of a stretch, then, you want to think that through. Do I really want to do that? But if it's a little bit of a stretch, it's good for you because it helps with like learning and getting experience. So that's what I got for you.
All right. Thank you. Helps. Thank you. Thanks, Sharon, for letting us read for you. Like I said, take what resonates and leave all the rest. So there we go. All right. Let me move for a question. Then we got one political we can read on. Someone put in, and then we'll go to the next personal. This is a good question.
Political. Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah. It says, is the current illegitimate really making decisions independently, or is he just a puppet like all the rest? I already got cards for that. I don't have to use the pendulum, but I do have it out. I can use it after I use these cards. So the first question part of it is he making decisions independently? Well, I got the Tower card. So I feel like that's a heck no. It was come crashing down. And also I want to clarify that where that man is resting. Look at him. Look at all that. Look at all them swords.
No, I looked at more like brain dead.
Yeah. Or I keep giving images of him giving orders for some reason, cussing at people while we don't see him behind the scenes in a wheelchair, and people are looking at him like not even really paying attention to him. Like I keep getting that energy, like behind the scenes when he's not have to go out publicly.
Grandpa, let Grandpa rant and rage.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just keep him happy so we
can. And then is he just a puppet like the rest? I got the Justice card. Look, for this Justice and this card member is not blind. So is he, is he just a puppet? He's part of the puppet because also got why? Because Ace of Pentacles of the money. So I believe he is. And I'm going to even ask the pendulum just to clarify it for you. Is he making this? Is the current illegitimate making decisions independently? Look at how I keep going to know already. Wow. And then is he just a puppet like the rest? Let's see if it switches. Is he just a puppet like the rest? Slow down. Go to a yes. Wow. Is he just a puppet like the rest? Looks like he's a puppet. It's all about that money, you guys. I just keep feeling he goes where the money flows. So
that's why they're using him.
Yep. Who wants to go next?
Well, I can if you want.
Okay, no problem.
So first of all, I have some really strange cards for this question. So I'm going to do my best to interpret them. The first card that I got is beach. So So I would say maybe a bitch would be more appropriate.
Yeah, like that.
But I think you look, he's walking away at the beach. He's not with it. He's
He's
just,
willing away.
yeah, he's checked out on holidays. Okay, and then so this card, celebrity, again goes with the idea that they're using his persona to steal or keep stealing from the taxpayers. Yeah, that's what he's good for. And then a power supply. I know that he loves just the wind turbines. He's supplying their strength. Whoever's pulling the strings behind them, whether it's Steve Miller or I doubt it's Marco Rubio or Vance, but probably the Heritage Foundation is a lot behind it. So that's my interpretation of those three cards, and the fact that they're so strange is just because the master is not all together there.
Mm-mm.
All right. Are you ready, Karen?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Roman.
You're welcome.
Is sensitive. All right, here we go. Sometimes this thing's a little slow. Sometimes switch. Okay, there we go.
So I got some really interesting cards, and they were kind of leaning towards something I was already thinking about, which is interesting. The first card I got from the Liberation Tarot is the Dream card. This is card 21, but this deck has 22 cards. The world is 22. So this is kind of like its own card. So this is like we're talking about something kind of esoteric within the mind and also within intuition. And what I thought was really interesting was that after that, I got the Banshee card. And the Banshee card comes to you at night when you're dreaming. So I thought that was really interesting because I was already kind of thinking that there's otherworldly things that are kind of affecting him. So it's not even so much that he's a puppet to whatever is on Earth, like Stephen Miller or Susie Wiles or whoever. I feel like a lot of it has to do with esoteric stuff or paranormal stuff that's also kind of probably explaining the reason why he's even still alive in a way. Like I always kind of felt that because then after that, I got the UFO card. So then we're talking definitely about unknown forces, encounters, and intelligence that are like beyond Earth. So so I feel like it's like if you believe in things like ghosts or the paranormal or evil spirits, if you believe in that kind of stuff, I think like that kind of has a hand in his brain in a way. So it's like, is it even people on Earth that he's a puppet for? Or is it also beyond that? So that's what I got for that.
All right. That was good. I like that question. That was a good question.
I just want to add, Karen, I mean, a lot of the readers are having difficulties pinning down anything on DJT because he doesn't, he's doing it, he's pulling things out of his whim,
right.
There's no plan, there's nothing, there's no strategy. So it's really difficult to read on him, even for the big beautiful obituary, and the one that, and they also say that the one that's haunting him is Ivana Trump.
Oh yeah.
That's hilarious. I like this.
I heard
the spirits are the ones who are in control always. I agree with you. Yes.
I heard that Ivana unties his shoelaces because she knows he can't tie them himself.
I wonder if that's true. I hope so. For you. Well, he just go get help and just go get himself some Skechers.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Maybe that's why his shoes are so big, so he can just slip his feet in. He doesn't have to worry about tying them anymore.
All right, so Kels, I'm ready for you. Message from your spirit guides. This was talking to me, and I picked out your cards already. So one of the things we'll let you know that just they want to continue to ground yourself and seize the moment of things because there's growth potential in your life. I got the King excuse me, King. Ace of Pentacles. I say King because I saw the crown on the dog's head. Ace of Pentacles. Okay.
No kings.
Yeah.
Except if it's a dog.
There you go. That's why it has the crowns, wearing the crown. And then also want to let you know, they want you, I'm getting so much of this, I guess, because we are getting close to the full moon. We talked about next week. We'll be doing readings about messages on the full moon next week. And it talks about the 8 of Cups. Walk away, release what no longer serves you, because something better is coming for you. All right. And I will let you know that. And then on top of that, if you do that, anything that you feel there's a strain on, I got the 5 of Pentacles. Look, the dog's not as happy. Look, if you feel like it has anything with your money matters or not want to pay certain things, prices going up, groceries, you know, anything financially, Spirit says, let go of that burden, because I got for your last card, the Sun. Your Spirit guide said everything's going to be okay. So anything that you're not happy with, any hardships, anything challenges out your way, it's even telling me to tell you to call upon Archangel Michael to help you along the way, to cut through all the stuff that no longer serves you. Get rid of that so you can see the lightness within anything that's not shining on you from the love and light. And the last card, Spirit's talk, and look at that message from Spirit. The Spirit says that you are, all right, you are in, make sure I say this right. The spirit that you miss is the most and misses you too. So the Spirit watches over you. And I like how this person says, go outdoors, get grounded. Like the very first card talked about, stay grounded, get grounded. Just get some nature every once in a while. If it's only for 10 minutes a day, as long as the weather's nice, or if it's raining, just put the window up, something where you get the air flowing. It just says something about being out in nature will also help you get messages too. All right. So that's what I have for you. Who's next?
Well, I want to add, Jackie, whenever you get a lot of court cards in the reading for ancestors, that means that usually means that they're around.
Yeah, because I got a lot of spirit cards. So,
yeah.
So who's next?
I can do it. So
okay. Oh, here you go.
I pulled from the this oracle deck. Guides from Hidden Realms, and the card that came out is listening to the ancestors. So they're trying to communicate with you alive, okay? I've got, and then on the tarot cards, I have the Ace of Wands, okay? Move forward with whatever intention you may have or project that you may have in mind. You've got the King of Cups, which again is it could be either an elderly ancestor or one of your spirit guides that is patriarchal in a way, and the last card is the eight of Swords, which in this deck is called balance. Okay, usually the Eight of Swords is an implication that we're the ones that we're our worst enemies. We're the ones that block ourselves. So that's the message I have for you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. So the first message I got for you, which I think is kind of similar to one of Jackie's got as well, was adaptability. So this is kind of reminding you to be fluid. So it says, be as fluid as water, able to adapt to any container life puts you in. Flexibility is a key to survival and happiness. And I also got for you the rainbow. So this is a great card. Expect positive change. So storms pass and brighter colors bloom. Truly the shift, trust the shift. Light always follows the rain. So I think both of these cards are about thinking positively. And then I pulled you a cynical affirmation card because I feel like you are a lady who appreciates this. Anyone who thinks being a pessimist isn't any fun fails to appreciate the thrill of saying, I told you so. So sometimes, it's a little fun to say, I told you so. And I also pulled for you a drag queen card. So Sasha Velour, a superstar doesn't just use the spotlight for themselves. So don't forget about everybody else. I think that this card is pretty much saying, you are adaptable. The more adaptable you are, the better, because then you'll have a lot of positive change. And don't forget about the little people. They're there as well.
Everybody's in the heart, Karen.
All right. Thanks for letting us read for you.
Thank you.
Things a little delayed. There we go. So I want to welcome in. I see that we had a couple of people who did show up while we're going to get to our next reading. So Hi, Scott.
Oh my God, I'm nervous now.
We got Jackie. Hi.
Hi, Jackie.
Jackie.
And then, like I said, then Jan showed up too. Hi, Jan. Got your question. And like I said, and also, hi, Kayla. She's here
Oh
too.
my God, oh God. Pressure,
And
pressure.
Charlotte, welcome everybody. And you know I had to pull. I love the emoji. So welcome everybody. Anybody I missed, sorry about that. So welcome and thanks for being here.
I really like Lathan's picture as well. His picture is great.
Let me see. Switch. This is the one. Here it is. This is the question. There we go. So while I get into the aviation industry, please. Any help? All right. Tell me get message from Spirit. I got one card out, but told me pull from this other deck for this question. And as you guys know, it's casting on all 3 channels, so you can hit the like button for all 3. Make sure you're subscribed. Yeah. Okay. Putting in the links and a little off and on, so you guys can go to each of their channel. Make sure you're still subscribed and that all your notifications are on because they're playing games. So make sure you guys get notified when any of them are, myself included, Karen and Roman, are live. So, or any videos they post.
Yeah, it was still live.
Yeah. All right.
I even did it to. Oh, you can go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, so what I have for you, you have a lot of pages. It looks really good. I got the first I have for you is the page of swords, and this keeps talking about that you had the logic, you had the brilliant insights, you had the strength and the ability to do it. But like I said, for you get in there, it talks about documents. Review all documents carefully for you. All right. So this is really good to me. I look at the pages as messages, things coming through, but make sure when it comes to it that you don't miss anything. So if you're trying to get in it into the industry, be careful with any paperwork. And I love, a lot of times we always say paper, but electronic too. You know, we do a lot of putting in the information like your name, date of birth when you're applying for stuff, not just through paper anymore. Right now it's all basically digital and online. Then I got for you is the wands. I mean, that's why I said stay positive about this. I got the page of wands for you, and that's a fire card. So yes, you have that. You're lighting the fire. You're manifesting this opportunity. And I did get for your final card for that is your emotions. Like you will be happy. Look at that. 3 of Cups. Very happy with the outcome of this. Yeah. And he talked about celebrating, announcing this. I feel like you're birthing this. Time for gratitude. Claim it now. Act like you're already in it. Act like you're already working on it. And then your card I got for you is look, passionate career opportunities. This is a number 75. Look at that. Future commitment. So this is not just about love, but it says passionate career opportunities. And this is your passion. Look like you're manifesting this. The spirit got your back. I keep getting the same thing. Archangel Michael must be very prevalent today. We manifest it. Call upon Archangel Michael to help assist you on your journey. All right. Thanks. Let me read for you. Who is next and ready?
Well, I can start. So I basically the answer that I got from the Oracle card is right in line with what you were saying, Jackie. You know, you have to think positive. You have to manifest the idea that you're gonna get this job. So the Oracle card that I have is the full moon eclipse, removing internal obstacles, confronting self-identity and intensity. Okay, that's the Oracle card. And for the tarot card, I have the Queen of Cups. Okay, so you're nurturing that and manifesting the idea that you're going to get that job. I've got the 2 of Wands. Okay, which is again looking ahead, prospect. You're going to be growing. And the 3rd card, the High Priestess. Okay, trust your intuition. This is a really good sign. You know, a really good card to obtain because it means that you're talking to the heavens. So let's see overall energy. Oh, okay, the six of Pentacles. You have to give in order to receive. So again, think positive. I think again we are our worst enemies, and we tend to block ourselves. So just think you're going to get it. Thank you for letting me read for you. All right, Karen, you're up.
All right. So first card I got for you is the Crone of Blades. So this is like the King of Swords. So I think what this is saying is that You may have had some difficult times or you're trying to think things through about what to do. But since it's the king card, it's that completion. It's that end of difficult times or not knowing what to do or cutting yourself off from intuition. Because now I got the 2 of spirals, and spirals are the fire card, right? So this is great because this is a great new beginning to your like creativity and also your drive and enthusiasm. So you're taking that step into something new. So I think this card is saying that aviation, getting into that is good for you, because then after that, I got the sun. So that's a big old yes card. The sun is like, yes, yes, yes. This is a great idea. And then after that, I got for you the value of stealth. So this is a little kitty cat that's hunting away. And this says sometimes the best way to achieve your goals is to approach them quietly and without drawing too much attention. So what I think this card is saying is that, keep working on this goal. Don't feel like you have to tell everybody about it, because you know how people love to give you their advice, sometimes when it's not warranted. And that can kind of make you feel, I forgot the word, but maybe it'll make you start to question, like, is this the right choice? Blah, 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 blah. We all have people like that in our life that are like, oh no, that sounds terrible. The industry right now is awful. Don't feel the need to broadcast. At least not right now. Maybe when you've got the job or you're now applying and you're looking for people to sort of point you in the right direction, then sure. But at the moment in time, just be a little quiet about it and just keep working on it. Yeah. Don't worry about everybody else at this moment.
Yeah. My mom always used to say, you tell them when you already have, you've done it already 3 days ago.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. All right. And I just want to let you know who I have on the list, because we're going to close questions because we're filling up pretty fast. I have Christine. I have Don't Try. I have Salam. I have Calm Karma. I have Charlotte. I have Jan. Also have Hobo Hideaway. It's a personal question this time. And I have Hermit Age. And then, like I said, we're very close questions. So anybody else better get your question in, because we're very close questions. So, all right. So you got a few minutes. All right, so I got Country Love Homestead, and what I got for you is there's a rebirth going, and this one let you know this is a number 10. So there's some new transition, beauty and death. So it's kind of like, when I see this, I think of this as the kind of like either the Tower card in some ways, because go ahead, Lulu, put yours in. No, I didn't get it. Put yours in, please, because things are transforming. You're going to how was it? You're releasing the old stuff to bringing the new stuff, things that no longer serve you. I feel like this is just a repetition a lot. Like spirits is like, y'all know, like whatever don't serve you, need to let go so you can get what you want. All right. And then I have soul's purpose. Only thing you need to understand is your journey and what your soul is calling for you. All right, look at this. So you live it, because if you continue to do that, I got abundance is coming in. They even talked about that in the bones card. Abundance. Look at that. Welcome abundance into your life. Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that source will heal your any financial challenges. Okay. And this is from Archangel Michael for you. All right. So thanks for letting me read for you. Who wants to go next?
I can go. What do I have? So,
okay, you ready? Okay.
Yeah. So the oracle that I have is a call to transformation, metamorphosis, the in between. Look, if something is not working, then change something. I think they quote Einstein: if you keep making the same action, expecting different results, that's a sign of insanity. And let me see the tarot cards that I have. No, wait a minute. Sorry. I gotta shuffle these. I've got the nine of cups. Okay, so fulfillment, whatever you wish, you're going to get. I've got you're right now balancing a couple of decisions that you perhaps need to make. So don't let that hold you back. Yeah, make a decision finally. And the ace, I've got the ace of discs. Okay, so it's a winner. So whatever you're going to manifest is going to, so either good health or prosperity. This is what's coming. Thank you for letting me read for you.
Okay.
Hi, Karen.
Okay. So first card I got for you is the Nine of Vessels.
Oh,
So nines are pretty great cards. Vessels are like cups. So this is kind of talking about you have the, how do I want to say it? You don't want to get caught up in the bigger picture of things, but you have good things coming your way. There was a certain thing that the book said that I wanted to point out. Make sure the thing that looks like the thing is not always the thing. So it's basically saying, you want to actualize your sacred desires, but make sure that you have emotional honesty. So that's basically what this card is saying. I just like that phrase, the thing that looks like a thing is not always the thing. And then after that, I got a card that's a little saucy, so I had to cover it up. The Rebel of Vessels. So this is like the Knight of Cups. So like you're ready. You are ready to achieve something. And it could be talking about creating new relationships as well, since the cups talk about a lot about relationships. And then I wanted to see if this one had a great line to it too, but not as good as the other one. But this is the Rebel of Vessels summons us to investigate freedom. So don't be fooled by something. You want to think something through, but also look towards freedom. We get great ideas when we feel free and that we can depend on ourselves, because then I got the Four of Blades. So this is like the Four of Swords. So you want to make sure that something may come your way that will make you feel like, this again, or I can't do this or whatever. This is basically saying, don't let that fool you. Don't get caught up in that thinking. And if it helps, create a plan. Fours are great about create planning and like those foundations.
Right.
So if you feel like you're stuck in something, create a plan. And I also got for you the Lycan card. So this is talking about like werewolves, right?
Uh-huh.
And I think this kind of goes along with that Four of Blades. Like you may feel a little bit of a struggle, or you may tell yourself, I feel cursed. Like I have such bad luck. I feel cursed. Don't tell yourself that. That is not good, because the more you tell yourself that, the more it'll happen, right? So don't get stuck in that. Just remember, and also with the vessels, whenever I see cups, I always feel like if you feel the need to reach out to somebody, I always feel like that is a good thing. So if you're stuck in like negative thinking, get out of that space. And if you need to reach out for help to get out of that space, do so. That's what I got for you.
All right. Thanks for letting us read for you. And I'll switch to my side real quick. All right. So let me move this question out the way. All right. Hide. Okay. I want to go to the one that Lulu posted earlier real quick. All right. So what do you see for her next week? And for her current event, we will mark Cardi Fall. I was like, I had to find that, scroll through, because that chat was jumpy. So we'll see what we have here. Look, my cards are just jumpy. Look, it just jumped. Let me see what this card says. Okay, there's this card right here. All right, I'm gonna leave that card out because it did jump. All right, and let's see.
Sorry, that's the card.
And tell me, pull some Oracle cards for your personal question, Lulu, real quick, so we get the Oracle card deck. Okay, make sure you guys are hitting the like button if you haven't done that. So as you're coming into our channels, okay. All right, so this is for your personal one for this coming week, this next week. So first I got this as your past. Look, cards want to jump. Okay, this as your pass, Lulu. This is of course the 9 of swords. I keep saying, you know, this you had to relax. You're stressing because there's some things that kind of held you back. You weren't moving forward the way you wanted to. And then look, you're harnessing. It told you what you were doing is in spirit, harnessing and gathering your energy. It takes a lot of strength and stuff to do things that we think it comes easily and everything, but sometimes we just need to sit down. Like I keep hearing, sit down, relax, chill. Things, spirit keeps saying things are gonna be all right. It's okay. Because following that for you, it says while you were doing that, they wanted to make sure you were emotional fulfilled, that your cup wasn't overflowing so much that you were getting exhausted. Okay, because it said you got the Queen of Cups. Look, want you to sit there with that crown on, want you to be more fulfilled, bringing even bigger and better things into your life. But they just want you to relax and chill, because when you're doing this type of thing, you won't be able to see through people's BS. And that's what spirits tell me with this card, with the King of Swords. I want you to cut through the BS with people. So when you're in charge, if it comes to your personal life or business life, they want you to be able to see through people. And the reason why I say that, because there's connections that will be coming through. It can be good, it can be bad, but they want you to see through it in your personal life and your business life. So they like just keep seeing spirit. Just want you to be able to find that if this person's genuine in the love and light, or is this person not in deceit. So you see how they had the two faces. You want to make sure you're not seeing the delusion, that illusion. You want to see the real, authentic people around you in your workplace and in your personal life. And then when it comes to the current event with Mark Carney, it told me to pull through this deck. Let's see what's telling me in this deck for you about Mark Carney. Let's see what's going on with him. It's saying, it says right now he is on making some progress. Let's see. And then wow, Mark Carney, like he got some good cards there. I don't know. Let me pull the tarot deck to confirm these for you. Let's see. I think it's because of the
it might be good for Lulu and not for him.
Yeah, I'm looking at Mark Carney right now. And it's just like he's doing some stuff. Like behind the scenes, I think, and what I'm kind of getting is from looking at these cards, and I'll tell you why I say it looks like, how like publicly you put on a good face, but then behind the scenes it's totally different. It feels very political, because I'll show you this. It's very interesting. So behind the scenes, he's dealing with a lot of people he can't trust. Yeah. Look at that. You're asking if he's gonna fall. What I mean? I feel like, how like a lot of people in politics, not all of them, but some of them start off with the best intentions. I want to make a difference. I want to help people, blah, 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 blah. But then there's somebody, look at that. Yeah, they're chained. They're chained together. So yeah, they're chained. So I want to let you know that they are chained. And then, so he needed that boost. I don't know if it's boosting money or something, but he's chained. And then I'll always call it under the tree. I don't know what it is about this 4 of Cups, but then he's contemplating what's his next move. And to me, it's almost showing these for me in my mind with spirit showing me. It's like playing chess, not like trying to play the game, because he's trying to make progress. I'm getting right now. He's trying to make progress. Because the thing about I keep hearing backroom deals all the time. Being in that type of power, you can come in with the best intentions. I don't care what kind of good one, bad one, no matter what kind of thing you're doing, you come across people with the bad energy all the time when you're in politics. And the last card I got for you is 8 of Wands when it comes to will he fall. So it depends. If information comes in swiftly, that's or good or bad, he could, but I don't feel him making moves because he's expecting miracles from this. I do think that because of what other countries are doing at this current time, there's nothing that can get to him right now. It's all about timing. Energetically right now, I don't feel any timing right now when he will fall. But like I said, the energy always changes. All you got to do is piss off the wrong person with the right amount of money. So, that could change at any moment. So thanks for letting me read for you. And who's next?
I can go.
Okay.
Excuse me. 1 second.
Okay.
Wait, drink coffee.
Yeah, I understand. I got to get something to drink too.
So, Lulu, the first card I pulled is from the Oracle deck. And you can interpret this either way, either for yourself or for Mark Carney. It's grace within chaos. I had a similar card come about the other day about taking advantage of chaos. It's in Spanish you say when the river rumbles, it's a advantage for the fishermen. And that one side of this card says the seduction of distraction So you know, all these guys in politics are just trying to create chaos to distract from the bigger issues. Uh, and the other one, accepting life complexities, and I think that's probably more the message for yourself. Um, what I had for no, hold on, what did I do with it? Okay, so I pulled three cards from the tarot deck for yourself, and what I have is the the page of discs. So something materializing, something new coming your way. Uh, the King of Wands. You're in control, sweetheart, of your own willpower. So and uh, I got the eight of swords again, but in reverse. So whatever was holding you back, you can release it. Move on uh, to greener pastures. Lulu, that's what I have for you. Thanks for letting me read for you.
All right, and next up is Karen.
Right. So let's see. I asked about Mark Carney and I got two cards. I got the Sun card and I got the Uprising card. So these cards come one after the other. The Sun card is 19 and the Uprising card is 20. So I'm trying to think if that has anything to do with timing. Let's see. 19 becomes 10, which becomes 1. And then we have 20, which is 2. I don't know if that's like maybe a year if I get for one. It was interesting to get the Uprising card right after it. So the Uprising card talks about, it could be taken as personal or it could be taken as like a current event card, in the sense of, is it something that needs to be organized, something that people need to come together to like create an uprising? The Sun card was interesting because I was like, but that's also a very good card. So it was very interesting to see these two come right after another anyway. So it's almost like something comes to light and then there's an uprising. Yeah. So then for you personally, Lulu, I got the Student of Spirals, which is like the Page of Wands. And I got the Three of Flowers, which is like the Three of Pentacles. And this specific deck, when I look up the Student of Spirals, it's talking about jotting down any information or inspiration that you have. Because if you're feeling like a sense of imbalance, this card sort of helps you to find that balance again. You have to kind of surrender to the fire energy. This helps you with transformation, basically. So if you feel like you need to be transformed or you're looking for inspiration, this card kind of helps you with that. And then the Three of Flowers, it talks about harnessing clarity of tempo and pacing. So this one says, when do you work alone and when do you bring support into a project, decision, or vision? So things take the time that they take, never less, but sometimes more. Attune to the work in front of you and let it tell you what it needs. So if you're working on something specific, don't feel like you have to rush it, because I think that also hurts clarity as well. So yeah. So they're basically saying, take your time, think things through, figure out what you might need help for, and figure out what you can kind of do on your own. So I hope that helps. That's what I got for you.
That's awesome.
All right. Thanks for letting us read for you, Lulu. Thank you.
And I think Lulu agrees that probably the Sun card is something coming to clarity, Karen.
Yeah.
And the Uprising is people finding out and getting angry.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. Because it had that Devil card. He's suspecting the miracles, things are going. But like I said, it's all the timing part's so hard, but energetically, you can feel that something could come crashing down because of those deals.
Chaos as a distraction as well.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So Christine, if you're here, just give us any type of emoji or anything. Just want to make sure, because I have your information reading. So. All right, let's see. And the next up is Don't Try after Christine. I'll let you know you're next up. All right. And then after Don't Try is Salam, and then Calm Karma. So
Okay, and that'll be it.
let's see. And a few more, depends how fast we get through it. I'll try to get as much as I can get. Yeah, it just depends how we go through it. So Christine,
We're already
yeah,
in an
just
hour.
pulled up. Okay, so Christine's like, for this, I got, as soon as I saw the current self-informed, about your higher self, about this relationship, and you said dictating. When I pull up this card, I got mental struggle. All right, that's the first thing I got, and this is the Hangman. It clarified it. Look, awakening. You're maybe waking up to some information you didn't know about, and it even says here a temporary pause to reflect and get insight. So you're awakening where you see things to a whole new light. So you may see this current relationship with your higher self, with this situation, to trust yourself, trust your first gut, trust your intuition. The red flags, like you said, it's almost like, in some ways, when I read, the spirit said you're answering your own question through your own intuition. You just need to trust it. Is what's telling me. All right, that's what's telling me. And because you need to also, while you're doing this, if you let go of that energy, get that energy out your system, rest and relax, you'll restore and see even more clear. Take time out for you. You need healing and self-care. 19. Stop. Don't be chained. Don't be chained. This is one of my spirit cards. It says your union, strong emotions, but you're being prideful, heavy negativity around you. That's the energy picking up. The red flags, heavy negativity. So it says feeling tied down. You know what I mean? You need to rest and relax. You need to let go of that, because that mental struggle card I had before. And they're going to let you know, if you do trust your intuition, your higher self, things are not what they appear. Work through these issues that are arising. The problems will be resolved eventually. Number 27. You know why? Because your light will shine brighter. Look how beautiful this light is. Be the light to others, okay? And for you to do that, you're going to have to get away from the negative energy, the negativity. It says you have a powerful message to share. Shine your light on the world so that others can learn from you. So this is a growth period. So Spirit wants you to step out into the light and shine brighter. All right, whoever's next, let me know, and I can switch it.
Okay, I can go next.
Okay,
So
all right.
I have an interesting card that I pulled from the my Oracle deck, and it says connection through the cosmos, which immediately what I think is, as Jackie was saying, trust your own intuition. And the other thing that I wanted to add for me, that the Hangman represents also somebody grabbing you by the feet and trying to put a grip on you that you may not want to be. The message on this particular card is continuity. Everything is connected. The law of reciprocity. That one right there pulled a bell for me, because make sure that you're getting back what you're putting into that relationship. If it's not, then it's lopsided. I know that in our culture, it's better to give than to receive, and that's bullshit. Okay. Yeah. Look, get real. Expect something. If fair trading, expect something for something back. If you're not getting the same information or feelings that you're giving, then something is wrong. You're putting it into a void. So the tarot card, I've got the King of Wands, but in reverse. Okay, so again, that's not a very good omen for this person. I think he's trying. When the King of Wands is in reverse, it implies tyranny. Yeah, so somebody who likes you for them to be heard, but doesn't allow other people to be heard. I've got the Knight of Discs, but also in reverse. Okay, so moving slowly, not the Prince Charming coming in a white horse. Yeah, and I've got the Ace of Cups. Okay, this is trust your own intuition and your feelings. Trust your gut. Thanks for letting me read for you. That's what I have.
Okay. Here we go.
All right. So the first card I got for you is, you can't take out that coping mechanism. It's load bearing. So I feel like this is kind of saying to trust that intuition. I know in the comments you said you were kind of been a little bit like a hermit. it's good to be a little bit like a hermit because it helps you with thinking things through and doing those like mental gymnastics sometimes you have to do in your head. um, and then I got for you, it was interesting that, let's see, Roman was talking about talking, to your guides because I got the talking board card. And this talks about, actually connecting, with spirits. It's a very literal card in a way. So, somebody using like a Ouija board, you don't have to use a Ouija board, but basically it's just saying, talk to your guides, talk to your spirits, think within. If you're acting like a hermit, that doesn't mean you're just talking to yourself. And then I also got for you the Ace of Flowers card. So this stuck out to me because it says that collective liberation is a love process, and you were asking about like a partner. So by attuning to the shift of seasons and the chaos of climate, we attune to a wider vibration of freedom and connectivity. So I feel like this card is saying, if you don't feel like you have freedom and if you don't feel that connection, then you have to do something about it. You have to make that decision about what's right for you when it comes to this relationship. Mm-hmm. Because then the last card I got for you was the Magic Wand. Magic Wands is talking about manifesting. Manifest what you want. Say poof, say it like you mean it. Sparks follow belief, so never doubt. You have the power. So if you try to manifest how you want the relationship to go and it's not going the way it's going, and then I would say, poof, get rid of it. It's not right for you. So that's what I got for you. I hope that helps.
All right. Thanks for letting us read for you, Christine. And don't try. And like I said, Salam, you're next. And then Calm Karma. And then we have Charlotte. All right. We'll try to get to as many people as possible. Okay. Because we almost get close to the hour and a half mark. So we go as fast as I can. Hopefully you can hear it because Spirit's talking fast. Once take control of your thoughts. And reason why I'm going to say that, and I'm going to go back that card. It says all ways of thinking. Timing is running out. So time is your enemy. Turn it upside down. So if there's something that you haven't maybe changed or thought about changing the old ways, it's telling you basically you're going to have to modify it. Okay. So you know how we have to modify things if we don't want to, but maybe the way we do things, it's talking about more of just how we take care of our everyday living. We may have to modify it. And it could be due because, it just could be due to either maybe finances or how the job is. It could be anywhere. It could be your home life, how you pay your bills, something. It says you got to change them always so you can bring in your love and light by saying it positive. It's talking about how I always say words are spells. Number 31, take control of your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire instead of right here, right now, how things may not be the way you want it to be. Because it's easy to get sucked into right here, right now. I'm not in the best place I want to be. I don't like how this is going. I want you to say like you're claiming what you want and manifest through that. And what it's telling you, which I got for you, is that you're going to raise your vibration by doing so. Raising it. And it even says here, using singing bowls, use spray or use Palo Santo or other tools to shift your frequency. So any of that things that no longer serves you can pass, and you will be at a better level, more love and light, positive things you'll bet see unfolding for you. So that's what I have for you. Don't try. Who's up next?
So funny, again, very much in line with what you were saying. Mm-hmm. I just have to add a couple of things, and especially about being a hermit myself. Just be aware. I mean, it's good sometimes to take time off and be by yourself to think things through. But make sure it's because you want to, not because somebody's forcing you into a corner. Yeah, the card that I have, don't try and protect it, is surrender to the change. I think basically what Jackie was saying is step out of your comfort zone. Do something about it. The art of allowing resilience and adaptability. Okay, so don't be afraid to try something new. You have the capacity as a human being to adapt. Perhaps you may find something that you like, a position that you like even better. Yeah. Let me see what the tarot cards say. I've got the Seven of Wands. Okay, in reverse. So stop. No need to be fighting all the time. You already reached the summit. I've got Temperance. So have patience. Uh, it's patience is one of the biggest gifts, and something I don't have. And this guy, I don't know that one. And I've got the Two of Wands. Okay, so you're planning something. Something is brewing in your realm. So take perhaps it's that risk factor that you need to consider and move on to bigger and better things. Thanks for letting me read for you.
Okay. So everybody's read, correct? You know my brain.
No, I saw that.
I was about to say, hold up, because I know my brain was like, I
Hold
don't
on.
think Karen got to read. That's what makes me more. Okay. Let's check to see if the others were here. So
We haven't seen the cats yet, so
Oh yeah, yeah. I got one right there. She's sleeping. She's like, "I'll see you later." So first card I got for you was the Rebel of Flowers again. This one keeps coming up.
Mhm.
This one is saying beware of getting stuck in the sinking sand of comparison or the cesspool of defeat. Become like the Anyanga. Metabolize fog into water. Become like the ant. Focused, balanced, and grounded. So what's interesting is that after that card, I got the Eight of Vessels and the Five of Vessels. And these cards are very similar in a way. The deck says that they are both gate cards, which I found very interesting. So if you're thinking about the Five of Vessels, fives are usually kind of difficult numbers. And they talk a lot about grief, and it doesn't have to be grief from like a literal death. It could be a grief from any type of like ending that's hard to get through. But grief has a role to play in liberation. So it talks about destruction, death, displacement, and all these things demand our attention. If we don't move through it, it gets stuck and it comes out sideways. And we don't want to get lost in grief. We don't want to be consumed with nostalgia, things like that. So this card is saying, what are you feeling and what are you trying to avoid feeling? And then when it comes to Eight of Vessels, like the Five of Vessels, we are marking a moment of transition or decision. So what it's saying is, how do you know when it's time to leave? The Eight of Vessels reminds us that we need embodied sense of trust despite the unknown path ahead. And you can release what you no longer need. You can let go of who you thought you would become. And I thought that was interesting because the next card I pulled after that was the Abyss. And the Abyss talks about taking a chance, jumping into that unknown. So basically, I think these cards are saying if you feel like you are currently working through something or you're approaching something that is unknown, take the time within yourself to work through that. Don't get stuck and don't be scared to sort of jump into that abyss. I think it'll be good for you. I hope that helps.
That's awesome.
Oh, Jackie, you're muted.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for letting us read for you. Let me know if you're here, Salam, because I haven't seen her in the chat. If not, we need to go to the next one. Calm Karma, let us know you're here too. Because if not, we're going to the next one because we won't have time to really revert back. So you gotta let us know. So because like I said, time is going by fast. So we've got 10 seconds. All right. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, there. Okay, I see that one just showed up. Okay, good. Thank you for letting us know you're here. All right, so salams won't get done. Let me go back to the questions. Thank you for letting us know you're here. Okay. Let's see. All right, personal general read. Okay, thanks. I'll get right back to you, Salam. Like I said, time is flying by. We don't have much time. We gotta get through everybody. We are so happy you guys are here. All right.
Absolutely.
So I know sometimes there's a little delay. YouTube does that. Like you don't have to touch your screen. No, jump 30 seconds to 3 minutes. That's happened to me plenty of times. So I'm like, what is going on? So, all right, almost done for you. Just tell me, pick oracle cards for your reading. Okay. Another oracle card.
With a name like that, how can you have a stressful situation?
Yeah, calm karma. All right. Wow. Let me go pick one more. It's like not done yet. All right. Or this card. Okay. Wants to give you another card here. All right. All right, because I'm getting a lot of information that mine change how you think is what spirit keeps telling me through the good stuff and the bad stuff, especially through the bad stuff. Because one of the things is telling me that you are overthinking. Look at that. Overthinking. I keep getting here. It says quiet your mind to channel your higher self for guidance. All right, quiet your mind. You got so much going on. And I know one of the things I always remind myself too is sometimes you can have, let's say, the music on or TV on, or instead of having the music, have meditative music on for 10 or 15 minutes, something that will calm that mind without, lyrics and stuff. Because it says your things aren't great. Look, number 33, overwhelmed, angry, blocked, burnt out, stressed out. Look at that. And so one thing that can help you with that is increasing your knowledge. No more. This will help. Education brings opportunities. Take a course, pick up a book, find something. It's like, it felt like you're going to get a way to wherever you're stressed over a challenge with, maybe through, you can get all the books. Like I said, use meditation. Keep saying if you do that, you'll get grounded and get answers from the divine. Because the reason why I said you can call upon Archangel Ariel. Look at that. And it says, be open to receiving the divine flow of earthly abundance available to you. And wants to know that if you call upon Archangel Ariel, it'll set you with abundance, anything that you get your materials need met, change your environment to something positive. It's just, you just work through any stressors it keeps saying. All right. Embody the Archangel Ariel by being a guardian to the earth. Go out in nature, get some answers. Be a fierce protector for those of you love, and seek abundance in all forms around you. And once you acknowledge how abundantly blessed that you are, acknowledge that, and this will help you through. So thanks for letting me read for you. Who's next?
Well, I can go.
Okay.
So I pulled an interesting card, Calm Karma, which I'm going to interpret it as I see it. It says treasures in the deep and dark. And what they suggest is shadow work, healing old wounds. Okay, so perhaps you need to do some shadow work. Perhaps you need to find out exactly what is exactly that you fear. Where is it coming from? Perhaps it's something. Perhaps it's real. Perhaps it has something to do with past experiences that are letting you see nothing clearly and make a bigger issue out of it than they are. I've got the Ten of Swords, okay, but in reverse. So whatever is going on is coming to an end, okay. And as soon as the sun will find out, because the next card that I got for you is the World. So with the sun again, this is also about talking about the end of the road, but in a good sense. The world is your oyster. And then the last card that I have is a Five of Cups in reverse, and this is about not looking at the having a pessimistic mind, looking at the glass as half empty instead of half full. So thanks for letting me read for you. I hope that makes sense.
Okay.
All right, Calm Karma. So I got some very interesting cards for you from the Liberation deck. And the first card I got for you is the Death card. So this card in the deck, it's talking about when decay is underway, it demands an intensity of attention. What in your orbit needs the ritual of burial, the care of a funeral, the reflection of a graveyard? Held within the rotting arms of death, we can be connected to everything. And it says to lean into it. So, whatever difficult situations you have going on, it's saying that you really need to lean into the idea that this will be over. This doesn't last forever. It's an experience that we all have to go through. And it always helps us because after that, I got the healer of vessels. So this is the Queen of Cups. And what's great, I really like that they have the queens in this deck as healers because it talks about that rejuvenation. I really like this card too. But
I love
in it,
butterflies.
yeah, I like the image. So this healer of vessels in this specific deck, this person is actually, what is her name? She has she's a specific person. I can't find her. I had her name in here. But basically, the healer is devoted to the work of increasing awareness, moving with flow and precision. The woman in the card is a writer and an activist, Adrienne Marie Brown, who has helped to shape and direct the work of emergent strategy. So, and here we're intertwining the consciousness with emotions. So this queen, she is helping us to guide imagination with patience, care, and love. So I think it's really good to get this after the death card because it's like the healing process afterwards of whatever it is that you're dealing with. And I think that's a really great card to have. After that, I got the 5 of Spirals. So 5s are difficult cards. They're not major arcana though. So what this card is saying, it's asking you to think about how you show up in conflict. So when do you speak up and when do you stay quiet? What triggers your defensiveness? So where exactly do you need to push? So if you're going through some difficult situations, this card asks you to be strategic. Basically, it's saying, what's going to help you heal? Where do you need to push? Where do you not need to push? This card teaches us to harness the energy that arises through difference and to move through generative conflict for the sake of solidarity. So it's kind of like, especially if you're going through a lot of difficult situations, you can be very stressed out. And you can react very quickly to things without thinking through. So I think this card is basically saying, be strategic because that's going to help you out. And then the last card I got for you was the Dream. So this card is nice. This is the second time I've gotten this card, but it's basically saying to take a break from the battering of Twitter and the news. Right? Consider this a sign. It's time to open the dream portal. What habits need reimagining and what future versions can shift the present? So perhaps it's time to expand your imagination through sleep. Humans have always known how to harness the wisdom of image. Call it oracle, call it prophecy, call it intuition. We must anchor ourselves to the felt possibility that things can be otherwise. So this card is basically saying, it could be saying 2 things. It could be saying get more sleep because you may need more sleep in order to help you heal. But it's also talking about don't get stuck in the idea that not all things are possible. So like you may feel like you're having a hard time right now getting through things, but remember getting through them and solving issues is still a possibility. And that's what I have for you. I hope that helps.
Okay. All right. I have hers out already. So let me switch. Thanks for letting us read for you. All right. So Spirit just talked. Let me give you all Oracle cards. First thing let me give you was what's called Saints and Ascending Masters. I wanted to let you know about Mary. And it says, embody and embrace your divine feminine power. Surrender to the mystery of the divine in the magic life. Follow the wisdom of your heart above all else. And I tell you, we feel that you need to start using your clairs more, okay? Because we feel it. They want you to call upon Mary to hear the voice of your own heart and soul, being of service to the divine, being of service to love, sharing your spiritual work with the world. That's what I'm saying. We know you have it, Salon. Every time we seem like we get messages, it keeps talking to, especially to me, about using your gifts. And it says, share your spiritual work with the world. Keeps telling me to reinforce that for you. Okay. follow your heart's call. You can call upon Mary to do that. Then it wants to let you know, see, the card jumped out my hand. If there's something that you're asking for at this current time, Spirit says no at this time. You need to, because of the lack of motivation. Some you keep putting off, and this is until you put in the work, they will manifest it for you. And the reason, and it is, the work is actually being thankful and grateful for what you have and what continues to grow. They want you to be happy. Look, enjoying the small things in life. Positive energy is all around you. Say yes, I'm blessed. Thank you. Claim what you do currently have and what you're grateful and thankful for, and claim what you don't have to manifest it. Be joyful, because success and good health is there and always good news. But they want to hear thank you. Thank you for all that you've done for me and more to come. So that's what I have for you. Who's up next?
I can handle it. So,
Okay.
Salama, how did it go with your visitors, Salama, this week? Just let us know. So, Salama, the oracle card that I pulled for you is called Frozen for a Time, and it's asking you to slow down, requiring non-action, and not something is not yet. I think sometimes I think Karen was saying before as well. We tend to put extra pressure on ourselves that is totally unnecessary, and it's our thoughts, whether overly positive or overly negative, that get in the way. The first tarot deck I have for you is the Knight of Discs. So it's moving slowly, but in a positive direction. So think positive, that whatever you want can manifest itself, and it's gonna come true. Second card that I have is the Hierophant. Okay, for me, the Hierophant is a spiritual connection with the spirits, guides, but it's also a teacher. Yes. But this came out in reverse. So what it's saying is, you are your own best teacher, and when if you can teach something, you always learn as well. And the last card is the Chariot, moving into victory. Yeah. So all these are very positive cards, Salama. Again, the only thing holding you back is your own thoughts. Thanks for letting me read for you.
All right, Salama. So the first card I got for you is a fun card. Reminders. Drink water, breathe, take walks, see the universe for the cold, uncaring void that it is.
Frozen.
Next, I got for you Lucky Bamboo. So the Lucky Bamboo reminds us to accept our blessings. Good things grow stronger when you say yes. Soak it up and let your blessings multiply. And I also got for you Unconditional Love. So this card talks about offer your love freely, but remember not to waste it on those who don't value it. So love given without condition is the purest form of affection. And I think a lot of that has to do with gratitude as well, like Jackie was talking about. And then the next card I got for you was Taphophilia. So Taphophilia is a fascination with graveyards, death, and the afterlife. Mm-hmm. This card represents a deep curiosity about mortality and the mysteries surrounding death. It invites reflection on your relationship with death, not in a morbid sense, but as a part of the cycle of life. And it may suggest honoring the dead or learning from their stories. So this could just be also talking about showing gratitude to ancestors, and showing that unconditional love to them as well. So that's what I got for you, Slim. I hope that resonates.
Yes, thanks for letting us read for you.
Actually, for everybody, we really appreciate any feedback that you have. It helps us improve our reading.
Yes.
All right, so I'm just letting you guys know I'm sending every time we finish one, just let you know who's still on the list. And of course, a lot of you guys, I know you're still here, but it's just repetition, or just let you know. All right, so for you, Charlotte, I got Archangel Zachiel. Okay, I like this picture. It's beautiful purple. Reminds me of the third eye. And it says the clear and transmute all negativity, any stuck and stagnant energy that you have picked up that has been sent to you and that you've created, and then move forward with ease and grace. You can call on this Archangel to activate and use that violet flame to clear any negativity what you need to release. It says you can cut or dissolving cords and other negative attachments, because you know how it is when you're all in the love and light, there's some negativity wants to come towards you. Okay, so spiritually purify your physical body and your oral, your basically your aura and your space, clearing and healing your karma. It was trying to say auric, and I'm like, let me make sure I pronounce this right. So like, spirit, that's not coming out right. So this is beautiful. So remember that, because on top of that, I got for you is how you're protected. Focus on peace. This is a number 3. Speed, determination, your growth mindset. Look at it, has a dart, growth mindset. You're right on target for you. And then you're influential. It told me to pull a spirit card with type what you're doing. You're receiving downloads through your dreams. Okay, want to let you know that you're dedicated to serving others, but you know you inspire others. Look how you cheer us on in the collective. You initiate change. You could contribute to the shift of the consciousness. And you're connected to. We know you are. You're connected, and it's telling your gifts. You're connected to your spirit, guides, and angelical beings. Continue on with that work, Charlotte, because you know what, the question that you may have in your mind, keep pondering. Told me to pull that. Spirit says the answer is yes, and you're going to start a new beginning in your life. All right, thanks. Let me read for you. And who is next? Who's ready?
I can go. So Charlotte, first of all, thank you for your ever support to all of us. And you know, I can't stress enough. You need to share your gifts with everybody else as well. We're waiting for it, and I'm waiting for that you read me an oracle card. Okay. So, Charlotte, what I have for you is a very interesting card. It says a way out of the weeds.
Well, I like that card.
Okay. So you know, pushing through the jungle and seeing what's on the other side. Yeah. A clear way out, multitasking, getting organized. And I think you're doing that, taking steps in the right direction, both spiritually and professionally. I hope. So the first tarot deck I have is the Two of Swords. Okay, which is as you have some difficult decision maybe coming up for you. That comes with the Page of Wands. Look at that card. Okay. No, you're you know, this is positive vibrations are coming through you. And the last card, interesting. I got the Tower. So is breaking down old walls, so that you can move on to the Star, which is the card after this. Okay, thanks for letting me read for you, Charlotte. Welcome back all the time.
All right, Charlotte. So I also got for you Lucky Bamboo. So this reminds you to accept blessings. You can grow stronger when you say yes, right? Mm-hmm. Soaking it up can multiply your blessings, because bamboo, once you start growing it, it doesn't stop. And then I also got the importance of routine. So this is saying if you're trying to set something up or get something together,
yes,
you know that there's comfort in routine. So it provides a foundation from which your adventure can begin. And I also pulled you a drag card, and you got Ginger Minge. And Ginger Minge says, I need an adult. So basically it's saying if you need help with something, you can reach out. Don't forget to reach out for help if you need it. And then the last card I got for you is the Wendigo. So the Wendigo represents hunger and survival, and it warns of the consequences of unchecked desires. So it calls you to reflect on your relationship with greed or excess and to find balance before the hunger consumes you. So if you feel like there's something that you need to balance a little in your life, this is just reminding you to do that. So I hope that was helpful.
All right. Next up is Jan. All right. We're almost done, you guys. We're doing real good. So we only got 3 more after this. So,
more.
I forgot. Look, When I was pulling your cards, Dan, I can't remember the name of the rappers, but I kept hearing "work hard, play hard." I just kept hearing that song. It's coming to my head. I was like, hold on, let me put this on mute and play the song, right? But I can't play it on YouTube. It wants to let you know. I thought I was going to show this other card first, but it wants to let you know it's time to play. Okay, you working hard. Time to play hard, okay? It says you're working too hard and worried about everything. It says seek out joyous experiences to bring balance into your life. So yes, we know you've been witching in the kitchen and stuff. You're getting more intuition more, but want you to have fun. I keep Spirit says you are putting in the work. Have some fun. You deserve to, just as much as you put into your craft and your skills, your creativity, they want you to have fun, okay? Because after that, it wants you to pay more attention because you're working so hard. It wants you to pay more attention to your nutrition, health as well. Opportunities within time limit, your health, your wealth, and prosperity is yours. So it keeps talking about balancing your work life, your health, because if you work too hard, manifest things, mental or physical health. So I want you to just pay attention to it as you're healing through the healing process, because prosperity is yours. Number 69, okay? And then I have for you is the final card talked about your gifts because you're enhancing. It's a number 11. Look, you're insightful. Look at that card, insightful. It's a beautiful card. And it talks about your natural born leader. The key word it highlight on this for me, you as a teacher. You teach all that stuff that all your craft, as your creativity, your teach. Look at all the stuff you're making and create. I could see you teaching, and especially the things you do with Francine. Like it's just like you're a born leader for teaching. It says you're also, sometimes you may feel out of place because you don't understand what these people are doing because you know what you're doing, so that's why I said you're a teacher. Crystal work, deep connection to nature that you had, the love for water and nature, Reiki master, excuse me, I can speak today, ability to connect with Akashic records, and you're highly intuitive, which we know, and sometimes at times because you have all this, you feel alone with the world, but you got us, you got our community, so you have us. So look out for the numbers. Keep saying, you may start seeing the master number 11 a lot. All right, thanks, Jan, for letting me read for you. Roman, you're next.
I'm surprised you're not saying 11 again. So.
I haven't said too much.
So Jan, the oracle card that I have for you is another chance to be. We're going to have to think about this. Reclamation, second chances, rebirth, and emotional healing. I think we all could benefit from that message. You have the Ace of Discs, so it's, whatever it is, it's a winner. Continue fostering all the projects that you're involved in. You've got the nine of Wands, which again is about setting boundaries. But I'm just gonna take a step here. I also realize the boundaries of other people. And the last card is the Ten of Cups. An interesting card. This is a different Ten of Cups that usually the Ten of Cups is the happy family, and this is the Death card, fishing for something. So again, number 10 is the end of a cycle, but at the beginning of a new one. Yeah. So good tidings. Thanks for letting me read for you.
Okay.
All right, Jan. So it's cool because I pulled 4 cards and 3 of them are from 3 completely different decks, but they're very similar. So the first card I got was Chaos. So this talks about chaos brings us both a shattering of grief and a sharpening of vision. So what does now need? There is never a single answer. So we are spinning further into the unknown, but remember to stay nimble. And then I got for you, things might feel hopeless right now, but don't worry, they'll feel hopeless later too. So there's always chaos, chaos never ends.
Pulling out sassy cards, Karen.
And then I got the card of Jamais Vu. So Jamais Vu is interesting because it's the opposite of deja vu. So this is when something that represents unfamiliarity with the familiar. So when something that you used to know now all of a sudden feels strange or unreal. So this card speaks to a sense of disconnection or doubt, urging you to look deeper into why the familiar things may feel foreign. It calls you to self-reflection, and it reminds you to ground yourself when you feel distorted. And then after that, I got for you the tree hugger card, and that says to ground yourself, which is what the other card said. And this just talks about connecting with nature. That'll always help you with the chaos. I know you created some great moccasins that have the copper wire in the sole. So I think this card is saying, don't forget to use those. You need some bark, breeze, and green grounding. Step into nature for an instant reset. And maybe you'll find Bigfoot. He'll be hugging trees. And that's what I got for you, Jan.
All right. Thanks for letting us read for you. Let me move the question. This one is very interesting. I looked this up. So it asks, how much longer do we have until the magnetic poles finish the process of reversal? When I looked it up, we're gonna not be here. I don't know how many lives we're gonna have, but it says roughly 1,000 to 70,000 years. When I looked it up on, that's artificial intelligence for you on Google. So I Googled it. So and it's funny. The card I got was, and I pulled up, told me to pull one card. Look at that. It's like the earth, the wheel of fortune in due time. Look at it. That's what I got for that answer to that question. So this wheel is turning in the favor. So it's just any opportunities when it comes to the reversal. It's a cycle. It's fate. It's change. It's just part of the universal law is what Spirit keeps telling me to the answer to that question. Yeah, you guys have an answer to that?
Let's see.
Go ahead,
I mean,
Karen.
it's a very interesting question. I mean, especially since we can track the shifts in the magnetic poles through rocks and things like that. So it's very interesting. I'm trying to see what I get.
Yeah, and I'll go back to real quick. You got it?
I got the liking card again. So that one talks about lunacy. So, I'm thinking that through. And then this is fun because I'm thinking it through.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
So let's see. And then I want to go to like my paranormal deck and seeing what that gives me. And that says changeling. So this talks about something that is kind of looks one way, but it's actually another. But I thought it was really interesting that it had the word change in it. This is talking about identity and true self. So, but it does say that we are undergoing a transformation. So what was once resonating may no longer resonate. Which is very interesting because then I think of magnetic resonance, and I do have a degree in physics, so that's all I'm thinking about now is like magnetic changes. And I'm trying to think of, you know what? I'm going to do one more card from the Liberation Tarot and see if it it's going to be hard to do timing because this is something that happens on thousands and thousands of years. But is it changing soon? It's very interesting because there have been talks through the years that we are, of course, going through a shift. Our true north is always changing. So our magnetic poles are always shifting. And you can measure the change in the shift. I got the 5 of spirals again. So the 5s are like those difficult cards, but it talks about change. Spirals are the wands. So it talks about that outworld activities, which is interesting. Can it give me an actual number? I don't know, because the 5 could be 5 years, 500 years, 5,000 years. That's very hard when it comes to when it would actually finish.
Yeah,
I don't know when did it last happen.
It said that when I looked it up real quick, it keeps saying that it was I just put it in when it could happen. It takes anywhere from 1,000 to 10,000 years roughly. That's all it says. Yeah. So
my next birthday.
Your next birthday? Oh, let's see what you have, Roman. Glad you're doing birthday just passed, so at least we got almost another year.
10,000 years. So,
you don't know what we're gonna look like by then, what form?
I have an the card that I came up from the True Crime Oracle deck is a cover up. You mentioned something about the mass media not telling us everything that there is to know. we are being bombarded by so much information that you don't know what's real and what is not. But certainly they're not telling us everything that we need to know. And um, perhaps the answer lies in the stars. This is what we need to look for, because what it's saying is connection through the cosmos.
I like that card.
Okay, so community, everything is connected. The law of reciprocity. Yeah. So from physics, there's, for every action there's a equal and opposite reaction, and that's also called karma. So thanks for letting me read for you.
All right. Thank you. We only got 2 more left, and they're both here. So I checked. All right. So we have to check on this. Will she be able? Will Hermitage Dam be able to go back to work? Time to save home. So let me see. It's telling me pick from this deck. Took me a while to get there. So. All right. So it keeps telling me you need you to trust your intuition as I'm pulling these cards. You need to have hope. There's some work being done. Like I just keep getting that even before pulling these cards, the energy that came up with this question. I got one more thing it wants me to tell you before I'm finished, and I can go through the cards for you. Okay. All right. So one of the things it's telling me is you feel like the hangman, because you're like worried about what's going to happen. You feel like you're powerless. You can't do too much at this time. And then at the same time, because of that, I'm getting more of your mind. The 2 of Pentacles deals with the money, what you're talking about. You know, you need that money. Your work it's so much. You may be missing something because of that. You know what I mean? When it comes to finance, you're focused on one thing, but not seeing the overall picture is what I'm getting. And then that's caused you for the 5 of Pentacles, that negative thought. See? It talks about this negative thoughts manifesting into real challenges, fears surrounding money. Reach out to others for assistance, because people know things. They can help you out in this process that you're going with, working with your workman's comp. So it's poor timing for becoming for having this. Like you need to change. Spirit keeps saying change the way you're thinking about this process. There could be something either in paperwork. I don't know if you have an attorney or not with this, because I know sometimes workman's comp, you can only go through so much, but I know some other people who have an attorney through the workman's comp that can help you with that, especially going through insurances and making sure you get paid and everything. It doesn't run out the process. So definitely, this is more like a legal. So I definitely, we're not lawyers. So for entertainment purposes only, because like I said, when I said lawyer, look, it could help fix the problem. So maybe definitely get some legal counsel if you can. I mean, really do that. Because I got for you, are you fighting change? Embrace the unknown that awaits for you. 5, 5, 5. All right. That's why I said it will be open to an opportunity you don't see right now, and meditate on it, because trust your intuition. You got the answers to solve this for yourself. It says, you know who you may need to call or contact. And most of the time I keep hearing most attorneys won't collect until everything's over with, even when it comes to workman's comp. But I'm not sure your situation, but that's what Spirit's telling me to tell you. It says, meditate and turn inwards, because you're going to find the answers within yourself. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust your wisdom that you receive. All right. And it says the answers with you. And last but not least, pray from the heart. 2 + 3 = 5, right? Prayer really can move mountains. Reach out to the divine. Archangel Michael, too, with your heart's concerns, and watch those miracles unfold. All right. I'm sending love and light, and that this too shall pass, and everything will be fixed for you. So thanks for letting me read for you. And who wants to go next? Who's ready?
Well, I can go. So I have a very interesting card. I don't know what to make out of it, really, to be honest. But it says listening to the ancestors.
You got that a lot today. Ancestors.
Yeah. So I mean, Jackie's mentioned asking for help or receiving information. Perhaps you also need to look at patterns that you have inherited from the family or just life itself. So what it says here is inherited patterns, traditions, integrated wisdom versus knowledge. Now, there are attorneys that specialize in workmen's compensation. I mean, it took me 5 years for me to get recognition of my disabilities that I had in Germany, and I had to go with a lawyer, and that was with a lawyer. So just be aware of the time schedule. The Social Security moves very slowly, and so they take your money right away, but to get anything back, it's like ordering from Amazon. Um,
Darn Amazon.
The cards that I have for you are the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands together. So maybe family is what I'm thinking. Asking people in your own family circle for help. And I've got the Five of Coins, which just means a period of strife is coming to an end. Now, Karen has mentioned that the five are giving a bad rap. I don't see them that way. For me, the five is a middle point between 1 and 10. Okay, the only thing that is bothering five is the fact that sometimes we have the wrong expectations.
Yeah.
So
embrace it. It says embrace the unknown that waits for you. It doesn't have to be negative.
Yeah. Okay, so thanks for letting me read for you. That's what I have.
Okay.
And the king and queen of wands popped out, by the way.
All right, here we go. Thanks.
All right, so I got 3 major arcana cards for you. So this is a big deal. And the first card I got for you is that uprising card. So this talks about a shifting, right? He also talks about a refusal to solidify into a single shape, which is interesting. It's asking you where your call to action is and to have the right sized response. So you say that you are running hard to complete. So I think that's good. I think it's just saying to make sure that you have all the correct documents, things like that. Mm-hmm. And I think it's very interesting that it says revolution is a judgment's reincarnation. So this is talking about that a judgment will come in your case. And then after that, I got the Hermit card. So the Hermit card is also looking at that self-reflection, making sure that whatever judgment that you get, that you really think it through, think about the good, the bad, realize what needs attention and what doesn't need attention. You want to consciously engage with your unconscious. So this could also be before the judgment, making sure that you have everything in place that you need to have. And because in the end, I got for you the World card, and I think this is a very good card. And what's really cute about this deck is it has the tardigrades here, those little tiny guys that they can exist anywhere. They're like even better than cockroaches. Like they can resist anything. And this cute little guy has a cape on, which is adorable. So he's like a superhero tardigrade. So I see that as you. Like no matter what happens, you are going to prevail. So I think this is a good card. I think that, whatever it is that the judgment comes or however long it takes, you will prevail. You are that little tardigrade that can handle absolutely anything. And that's what I got for you. I hope that helped.
All right, we're going to switch last, but definitely not least. And I have hers out. All right, so just love the name Sweet Pea Gemstone. Like Sweet Pea Gemstones, I just love it. Like I don't even say that. I don't know something about. And I'm seeing 11, so that's a confirmation, Roman. I'm seeing 11. Okay, and I like this because it's telling you for number 5, be honest with yourself. Okay, for the next couple of weeks, is all your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Okay, accept your truth. And then let source take it from there. Ask Archangel Michael. Cut through all the stuff. Be honest with yourself to help you. Honesty is the best policy for it within yourself, your self-love, your self-care. Then I like that because it confirms it with number 85, the stars. Look at that. Beautiful. You get the freedom. Dreams coming true within the next couple of weeks. Destiny, fulfillment within yourself. Divine guidance and enlightenment coming through for you for the next couple of weeks. And what I love about that, to confirm through that, is you got the abundance and gifts. It told me pull oracle cards, 9 tarot cards for your day. You will receive what you have been manifesting soon. Don't give up. It's near. All right. Do not give up. It's very near to you. And then the last card it gave to tell you is about, remember I just said self-love? Archangel Shamiel, unconditional love, heart healing, and self-love. So in between the abundance and manifestation, continue to give yourself self-care, self-love for you. All right. It says love is the answer. All right. You can call upon Archangel Shamiel to let people love you, showing love to others, open up for new love. If you're either fall in love or back in love with your own life, it doesn't have to be a person, but with your own life. Okay. Any type of relationships, and experience the flow of unconditional love from the source of the divine. And you can embody Archangel Shamiel by loving and being kind to yourself and others. All right. Letting love in, allow yourself to be loved unconditionally, and keep your heart open. Okay. So thanks for letting me read for you. Who wants to go next?
I'll go. So listen, Sweet Pea. What I have is the emergence of protection. So make sure you're grounded. Make sure that you set boundaries, and put the oxygen mask on yourself first before trying to assist others. Trusting in divine protection. So what it's telling, when this card comes out, what it's telling me is that you're being protected by something higher than ourselves. The tarot cards, you have the Queen of Discs. Okay, somebody who's taking care of business. You've got the Four of Wands, which is the homestead celebration. Enjoy what you have, and I've got the Two of Wands, so also looking ahead, planning, deciding on a strategy to get where you want to be. Thank you for letting me read for you.
Okay.
All right, Sweet Pea. So it's funny that Jackie got the stars for you, because I got Celestial Stardust. And this is saying that the universe has your back. You're made of the same sparks as the galaxies. Your path is connected in cosmic perfection. And then I got for you, independence is key. I like this little card. So cute.
It's pretty. I like that card.
Yeah. Cherish your independence, but remember, seeking comfort in the presence of others shows strength and not weakness.
Look at all the stars.
With more stars, too.
Yeah, more stars. Yeah.
And then I got for you the Dragon card. So the Dragon card speaks to power and balance between fiery passion and wise restraint. It signifies strength, courage, and the mastery of elemental forces. So now is the time to claim your inner dragon and stand in your full power. And then last but not least, I pulled for you a drag queen card, Thorgy Thor. And Thorgy says, I definitely want to party. So now is the time to have some fun, Sweet Pea. That's what I got for you.
Karen, in certain circles, dragon is a name for drag queen. And look at welcome.
Oh gosh. And just let you know, Miss Terrell D just stepped in the room, and I just gotta do this real fast. So we gotta know we've been on too long, but it just told me to tell you this. Archangel Hannah. Like, I don't know what it is. It just came to me as you came into the room. Okay. Let me go back to Miss Terrell D can see it better. Okay. I don't know why. Spirit says it's the number 7. It just told me to pull this when you came in. Like, this message was coming through while they were reading. I want to let you know, Miss Terrell D, now that intuitively honor the cycles of your life. Allow yourself time to rest and go slow, as well as time to bloom and thrive. So that's what they wanted to tell you. Spirit was like, hey, pull, Miss Terrell D is in the room. I got a message. So that's what you got. I don't know if anybody else had a message when her energy stepped in. It just told me that's exactly what I had to tell her. So that's for you. We love you dearly.
I pulled a drag card.
Yeah, it just came in. Like,
she got Alyssa Edwards. Get a grip, get a life, and get over it.
You got one, Roman?
Shante, you stay. Shante, you go away. So of course I'm not going to be left out for Miss
Let
Terrell.
me leave it out.
So
So-
Mr. O'D, I have a very beautiful card for you. The dream of co-creation.
Ooh, I like that card.
Okay,
too.
you're a shining light every time every time you get together with somebody, you bring your light into us. It's a manifestation, divine partnership, and frequency alignment. You're a beautiful being. So aligning with you. So maybe what is telling me that we need to be a life together. I hope so.
Yes, I can't wait. Y'all be right there for it. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. For all the love, light, support. We surprised. I didn't tell you who the guests were on my channel, and I'm glad they got a chance to cast also on their channels. So hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe and your notifications are all on. All right. And share. Okay. So we appreciate. We will do this again. This is not the last.
Yes.
This is the very first one live pop up. I didn't tell you who was showing up. And I will put their information. This is the description box, because this was a surprise. I didn't put their information in when I was setting it up. So love and light, everybody. See you guys. Thank you for being here. Bye.